Hey.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed. Your mind comes bearing questions. I do not know. What? And what did you see in my memories? I would... Tell me what you saw. Show me what you... The stone of the plateau. Its color. Tell me what you saw. Show me what you... Tell me what you saw. Tell me what you... The stone of the plateau. Its color. And what did these hands hold? It is a plateau formed of the spirit. In distant times, the great bell served as a Glanfathan. Yes, yet I believe you only saw. The ritual was the expectant mother. I could. Many would come seeking their child's future, or such things are not mine to see. I was something else, but the world has many corners. I was able to see the thoughts of others. I drew upon the present, futures fulfilled by and their lives I knew well. This is my calling, to show them the life I even them, and with the weight of watcher behind my thought. You must understand, without what use is a frightened will when a spirit. A greater good was done, and children were saved. That is good, watcher. The birthing bell. It is where I could draw new souls into. It is because I once.
Hey.
I have trod more secret and sacred places in your company than I could have imagined.
Do you remember when we were children? That fort burned down a few years ago, when we cast the missionaries out. It was the... I don't...
Hey.
I shall be quiet as a calm sea, which is not very quiet.
Leave it to me! Me! You're not getting through. You're not getting through me. All right then.
Let's see what lies this way. Wait. Wait, selmes metu. Let's see what lies this way.
How may I help? You're not getting through me. Of course. You're not getting. Leave.
I shall be quiet as a calm sea, which is not very quiet. Ilmes made. Wait,
What makes the grass grow?
I shall end it.
That's it! Good. Hey. Osset Worthen Rock! Realizan! These ones are in. Of course.
Another I ask again, Jovara Exensios. Do you
I confess.
Do
I confess.
Do you confess to
I confess to following a...
You have no Another turn. You are
I am ready.
Hey, if this doesn't inspire faith in the gods, I don't know what will.
After what seems like an eternity, your rapid descent comes to an abrupt end. You remain still for a moment while your heart settles and your eyes adjust, breathing in stale, forgotten air. Before you, a narrow and eroded walkway becomes faintly visible in the dim light, cutting a winding path through a cavern so expansive it seems a world unto itself. In the distance, you can make out the cold gleam of living Adra Vein.
Well, that went better than I expected.
I think that statue of Woodica was watching
Hey.
us soil ourselves on the way down.
Everyone all right? No shattered knees? Good. Just me, then.
That was bracing.
This place is cursed.
Hey.
On the hunt.
What have we here? I'll see what I can find. Oh?
Varanthus! Varanthus! That didn't work! Need to try something else! That's it! Consider it dead!
Your turn!
Of course.
Following your lead.
Hey.
They shall see nothing while I see much.
You're not getting through me.
I have them!
Of course.
On the hunt. Now here's something.
You're not...
I have them!
You're not getting... Refugiarnos.
Realizan! Blood makes the ground.
I wish you no harm.
Of course.
This. Leave it to me.
Hey.
I shall make it so. It's done.
If secrets whisper here, I shall listen for them.
Quiet.
My old pupil. You're a welcome sight. You are so different now from who I'd hoped after our last discussion you would find what you sought. I can only guess your presence here has something to do with Theo. After all this time, I will tell you what I remember. I can see his influence. It was just after the trial that the gods aren't real.
I dreaded the idea from the She's not serious.
Nonsense! Clearly she has not been on the receiving.
But that's not...
What I taught was they were conceived by Engwith, generation after generation. It shook them, this fight. I never thought of it as faith. I became a missionary. The Engwithan missionaries all knew it. You asked me this once before. Everyone faces this truth at one time or a... What if all the tragedy...
But that's not...
The power of the gods is... What if you had always been alone?
Well, as poorly as I've chosen my guides,
The freedom has always been. If all our...
I think maybe...
Threads spun from... What if neither guide?
Wild teaches us that the god...
What if the cycle of birth and death is...
And in the lives we create.
There is bliss to be found. I ask these things not to trouble you, but to show why that is truly what you... I've been alone here with my thoughts for so long. I need to know why you chose... I never wanted that. I had hoped... You were a blank slate to me once. You had heard both sides, seen everything. If not you, then who? I expected dissent, even knowing what you've told me. And what of your understanding of our past? Are you at ease with the choice? There is nothing to forgive. The fault was always... At first I thought this might be the source of your soul's anguish. But now, yet if there is anything I can tell you that would be of use, ask and you shall know. You will not find a more resolute being on all of Eora. He cares only for the... That's why he's all... If Theos succeeds, there will... I could not say for sure. His words mattered to you when you... In a matter of speaking. This prison was full once in the days of the Inquisition. They aid you because they would bend you to their own, but these souls... Last time someone asked me that, the gods need to be reminded that Theos will not wait for you. If you do not catch up to him now, you may never find him again. If I repent, all I have done has met... For my part in leading you to Theos, I suppose I have waited long.
They both slumber.
Hey, I'll see what I can find. So, it's true. The gods are a sham that people have followed for thousands of years. I'll see what I can find. We've been lied to. Our whole lives, and many lives before that. And it's led us to put our faith in a pantheon of gods that never deserved it in the first place. I'm surprised to hear you say this. It seems that much I've also been thinking. There won't, then let's face Theos. Hey.
Hello. I shall be quiet as a calm sea.
Is everyone still there?
Which is not very quiet.
Full of surprises, aren't you?
Look at that.
Quiet!
Sin put all others to shame, and long lost.
Incredible! I knew the builders could work wonders, but this is amazing!
Many spirits stir here, edged with anger, violence.
Can you do that again? I had something in my eye. I missed most of it. You're not getting through me.
Need some... I'll chew the gristle up. Blood makes...
Laying low.
Yes?
That's it!
Leave it to me!
You're not getting through me.
I'll see what I can find.
Can it? It has to be!
You are a creature of contradictions. By turn, you unravel a nebula of souls to live out countless lives. In a way, but something must be done, and hurling them, no end watch, none know. They, in a way, that is a world.
Hello? Hello?
Thoughts were dulled.
Refugiarnos. You're not getting. You're not. Of course.
Wait, sail.
You're not getting through me.
All right then.
Hello? Hello?
Silence surrounds me.
If secrets whisper here, I shall listen for them.
Are you ready to take the oath? To spread the word of the gods to the lost and heathen? I am trusting you to remain loyal to the gods in this. If you do not, you will have greater powers than me to answer to. But you will answer to me as well. I wouldn't ask this were there any other choice.
This is a missionary, same as I was. Taught the wrong thing. Osionis.
You are ready to give a confession?
I am ready to hear one from you.
We are in a sanctum holy to Utica. There are others like that woman sought only to destroy the foundations of peace and civility that my people. It has many uses, but its purpose is to bring. They are monuments to Utica's greatest servant. What is a god? We are in a sacred. You will return. There are many who continue to spread the lies of the apostate. How did you find it? Hear me, Utica. Roach 10!
Wait.
Enough of this!
shed no...
You're not getting through me.
Oh, thank wood.
Shed no...
Consider it.
This thing isn't doing the job.
My mind feels sharp as steel. We are one fewer, Watcher.
All those lifetimes spent to preserve a single
I hope this is the end, but what's to stop him from being born again?
Thousands of souls he has tortured. Would that he could live those sufferings.
At some point, you have to look at the things he spent his lives.
A cruelty worthy of this man.
I suppose we'll see if he...
Hey.
Astounding. I always knew the leaden key stood for something big, but even if you send the soul somewhere specific now, who... It's your decision, of course.
We've come to the end of it, my friend. It has been an honor.
Victory looks good on you. There was a blur about your soul that...
Theos may be gone, but his crimes. Yet before you lies an opportunity to heal. People will long...
Theos, he had hold of your soul from a long time. Those can be hard to come by. You'll be feeling better soon then. Good. Got a lot of people. If it was in my... After what you've been through... Hey.
You know something of quiet servitude, Watcher. You have labored at the pleasure of others, that shriveled hag, and now the gods give you order. The exiled queen is not... Finish the work Theos began. Strengthen Woodica with these souls and allow her to become the most powerful of all the gods. You say that now, but when you're standing...
At your command, the ancient device became your instrument, spinning to life with deafening resonance and gathering up the swirling essence like thread on a great spindle. There, in the pale pulsing glow of the machine that set you on this path long ago, you summoned all your strength, focusing on your objective and blocking it. Exhausted, your consciousness slipping away. Your last sight was of the machine, dark and... After coming to and searching for some time, you discovered the route Theos used to enter Sun in Shadow, and at your direction, the souls diverted by Theos were guided back to the vessels originally meant for them. For the first time, parents of hollow-born children woke to... But for all the relief that had come to some parents, others only found new grief. The loss of the souls you had promised to Entropy would be no setback to Remergant, nor to Andra, for the beast of winter trod the oceans proved no safer. A barrage of squalls pounded the harp. Followers of Berith have a saying that life is a debt all must pay in death, and their god is an epidemic of unexplained deaths struck Deerwood in the days that followed the legacy. Lord Radric's zeal had brought him back to life once. Following the assassinations of Duke Avar Wolfgren and Lady Webb, Defiance Bay was thrown into political upheaval, but order was soon re-established by the Knights of the Crucible, who, despite their depleted numbers, for the Knights, their resurgence marked a return. Though the machine atop Ter Noaneth had been disabled, it had not seen its last use. Heritage Hill, with the Duke's assassination at the apparent hands of an Animancer, had caused catastrophic. When the legacy had lifted, people came to see it not as a sign that the riots had been according to the god's wishes, as Theos had hoped. The town of Deerford had seen the last of the cult of Scan. Dark rumors about the town's many curses quickly faded. The fortress of Cadnua emerged as a bastion of security in the midst of an untamed land, becoming the envy of every Thane and Earl in Deerwood. Legend grew over time of its impregnability, and stories of formidable invaders easily scattered by the keepsters. Adair chose not to return home, still conflicted as to his role in the Saints' War and unsure of his place in the Deerwood. When the dust settled in Sun and Shadow, Aloth looked upon the remains of Theos Ixarchanon, his former master. He saw where the Grandmaster had gone wrong, and with a flick of his wrist, he burned Theos's robe, headdress, and every other symbol of the man's power. After all that he had learned in the Watcher's company, Kanorua could no longer see meaning in his pursuit of the Tanvi Oratoa. He decided to leave what remained of it within the depths of the Endless Paths, and return home. Kana bid the Watcher farewell and sailed back to Rawatai, spending the tempestuous journey reflecting on the time he had lost to the pursuit of... With Theos defeated and the souls released from Sun and Shadow, healthy children were born once again in the Deerwood. The grieving mother sought a place where she... In her 4-month journey back to Nasitok, Sagani found that the landscape she traveled had become strangely colorless. The food bland, old beloved songs sounded toneless. The rituals of... For you, the death of Theos brought an end to your waking visions, and a silence to the whispers of the past. In their absence, you were able to... But at the moment, there was little to be done, and the matter would have to wait. A long journey loomed ahead.